What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jay Rich, back to bring you more NBA props for Tuesday, October 25th. Yesterday, we had a pretty good day, going 2-1. Tyrese Halliburton went over his 28.5 points plus assists, just clutching it in the last few minutes for us. Jason Tatum hit his over at 25.5 points. Now, he did get it at 26.5. Unfortunately, you missed a really good line, but that's why you have to put the notifications on, subscribe, and get to these videos early to make sure you get the best lines on PrizePicks. And unfortunately for me, Joel Embiid in my last flex play did not hit his over on points. He was in a bit of foul trouble. It was a bit of a blowout. Not the best scenario for Embiid, but he came so close, only playing 28 minutes in that game. So a little bit less than we're used to seeing from Embiid, but process was there for all the plays, and unfortunately, they can't always work out, but I was happy that we got. Tyrese obviously came through for us, and Tatum, if you did get the early line cash. So 2-1 last night. We got some more plays for you today, so I'm excited to dive into those. So let's get into that right now. All the high-flying action, take a step back and relax. It's time to count that money, the NBA props. No look any further. You know what time it is. Presented by PrizePicks, NBA props. Let's count that money, man. Now we're starting today with Washington Wizards guard Bradley Beal, and I'm taking the over on his turnovers. The reason why, he's hit them in every game this season, never having less than 3. He had 3, then 5, then 6 last game against Cleveland. He's facilitating quite a bit this year. His usage is down a little bit. And on top of that, the Wizards turn the ball over at the highest rate in the NBA, over 18 turnovers per game. Number 1 in the NBA, the Pistons are forcing about 13.5 turnovers per game. Beal himself, like I mentioned, has been turning the ball over a lot, and he's top 20 in potential assists in the NBA. So his assists are up, but he's also taking some riskier passes, clearly, and turning the ball over quite a bit. It's minus 135 on the books right now, so you're getting a lot of edge in that department. So get that line while you still can, because I think it might keep moving. Bradley Beal over 2.5 turnovers on PrizePicks today. Now let's get into Ray's favorite play of the day. It's Jaden Ivey over 19.5 points plus assists. Jaden Ivey has been rookie sensation so far. He's been phenomenal for the Detroit Pistons. Not so great if you've been betting on Cade Cunningham, but he has been averaging 23.7 points plus assists this year. He's never had less than 17 points and 4 assists in a game, so already a baseline of 21. That's been really good. So if this trend continues and the usage continues for Jaden Ivey, he should go over once again, and that's why we really like the over 19.5 points plus assists. One of the highest edge projections we have in our model today, along with the Bradley Beal turnovers play, but Jaden Ivey's was even higher. We do love it. We have him projected for right around 23.7 points plus assists today. He's got a great shot against this Washington defense. I think he can do it. I think he's in a great spot. I'm taking the over on Jaden Ivey today. Now let's get into our last play, another play that should smash today. One of the guys who's been one of the highest in the model has been Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins, 20 points per game, over 30 on the points, rebounds, and assists, and that's what really I noticed in the model initially, but Ray put me onto something. He's like, well, why don't you take a look at his fantasy score? And while the fantasy score number, let me do a quick check right now. Still not out yet for Andrew Wiggins. If you see it, we have him projected for 47 in the fantasy score department. He's had 3 steals and 2 blocks in the past game, and 3 steals and 1 block the game before that, and then a steal and a block in the first game. He has been doing a lot on the defensive end. Like I mentioned, still scoring 20 points per game. The fantasy score is what you really want to target for Andrew Wiggins. Well, I don't know what's going to come up at, maybe around 35. Hopefully it's under 40, at which point hammer that shit, because he has been doing a ton on the defensive end, and we know that's the key to really unlocking the fantasy score on PrizePicks and where you really get an edge. Andrew Wiggins is a guy that we love, whether it's points, rebounds, assists, or just the points. Both were very high in the model, but depending on what that line is for fantasy score, that would definitely be one of the highest edges we have. We just don't have the line yet, so we can't quite give it to you, but that's the one we're really looking at right now as one that could be a slate breaker on PrizePicks. So make sure you go and get those lines sooner rather than later. I think the Beal one might get pulled, so make sure you get that 2.5 turnovers for Bradley Beal. Jaden Ivey, 19.5 points plus assists. That line is moving a little bit on the books, but not a ton. It's about even right now. We really like it because we like what we've seen from Jaden Ivey. And then Andrew Wiggins fantasy score. If you can't get that one, or they just don't put it out because, again, he's smashing it right now, you could go after the points, rebounds, assists, or just the points at 16.5 Both are good numbers. He's averaging around, I think he's averaging somewhere around 27.7 points, rebounds, assists against Phoenix last season. So again, some data to support that. And then the points is around the same. He's around 19 points per game against Phoenix last season. So he's in pretty good shape no matter which line you want to take. We prefer the fantasy score line, but definitely go get Beal's over turnovers and Jaden Ivey over 19.5 points plus assists. As always, we don't make you pay for picks. All we ask you to do is like and subscribe. Comment down below for what you're playing today. And as always, if you tail, give them hell. And if we fail, do not bail. We've been loving what we've been getting so far. The results have been great. Let's hope to cash today. Good luck, everybody. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm out. Peace.